VAR is a disgrace. We are going to break down why I think PGMOL is a disgrace and it's corrupt.
I don't know if I've seen this before since we've had VAR, where 3 different instances were reviewed on the same play. But what do you think about that goal standing, given all those objections, if you will?
It's insane. It's insane. I mean, we do this too often. For anyone to think that Joelinton didn't push and foul Gabriel, that to me is crazy.
That's the assistant in the VAR asking somebody else that's not the referee to move something on 2 paces. I just thought it sounded a mess.
I've not changed my position on that. That was a foul.
Whether Gabriel was pushed by Joelinton, they asked for a high behind angle where we didn't see clearly, where you have another angle that we know now, which is behind the goal on the left side, and we clearly see Joelinton pushing Gabriel, and they didn't use that.
The keeper is out as well.
Find a point of contact here.
Okay. Just keep going down. Roll that forward. Roll that forward.
Yeah,
okay,
forward.
Okay, so it's going to be off Joelinton's hip potentially.
How is it that everybody can have an opinion on what we saw yesterday, but the man whose job it is to preside over victory cannot be honest about what he saw? So we blindly say, oh, the FA have charged him, we'll see the yellow ticket, the FA have charged Mikel Arteta with what he said. Why? Why are...
PGMOL is corrupt, and no one this season can stand up to the table and say that PGMOL is impartial. No one. How do you officiate one match, similar event, similar occurrence, but then different results? In this video, we are going to break down why I think PGMOL is a disgrace and it's corrupt. And if you're watching me right now, please hit the subscribe button, smash it, and hit the post notification bell. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Listen, we watch matches, another foul penalty is given in one match, the similar thing happens in another match, and it's completely rubbed off. Arsenal has been robbed, and this has not happened to only Arsenal. This happened to Liverpool against Tottenham. It's happened to Manchester United with Rashford's ball, officiated as off outside the line or over the line when the ball wasn't. Listen, we've had these experiences. Even Newcastle just last week against Bournemouth, there was a complete pull on Almiron, but that was not given. We are so tired of this. And listen, it may not be your team today, right? It may not be your team today, but guess what? It will be your team tomorrow. It's about time that all coaches come together as one unit, right? And stop this tribalism that is Liverpool, is Arsenal. Oh, when it was Liverpool, you didn't say anything. When it was Arsenal, you didn't say anything. When it was Chelsea, you didn't say anything. When it was Man City, you didn't say anything. It's about time we put an end to all this. It's getting old. Soccer is no more interesting. It is a complete chaos when it comes to VAR and PGMOL. All they know is apology, apology, apology. This is the most competitive league in the world. And if you give that is 3 points to a title contender, you are messing this whole league up. The efforts by these coaches are all in vain. The match against, that is Liverpool against Tottenham, would have been a completely different result if Liverpool had taken the lead. But guess what? They failed to draw the line. How do you fail to draw a line and judge that very goal an offside? How? They do not make any sense. I'm going to be 100% real, and I'm going to stand by what Arteta said. It is a complete disgrace. And anybody who is part of this should be ashamed. Should be ashamed. Howard Webb, you should be ashamed. You come out always trying to apologize for wrong officiating, demoting referees, but it is not their fault. It is the fault of the VAR. Listen, if he is the referee on the pitch who knows the heartbeat of the game, why doesn't the final decision come to him? Why? doesn't the final decision come to him? VAR has seen it. All the camera angles have seen it. Now, show all these evidences to the official referee of the game. Let him make the decision. But no, as a soccer fan in general, you should be against this. We should all come together and stand against this. This is wrong. This is wrong. And I'm so tired, right? When after matches, we don't get to talk about what exactly went on in the game, but then our focus goes on the officiating of the game. How do we have about 30 cameras in a stadium, and yet we don't have any angle to that? And if anyone tells me that the foul, the push on Gabriel was not enough contact, that person must be delusional. Because if you've ever played soccer before, if you've ever in your life played soccer before, that ball is a complete foul. It's a complete foul, right? How do you give, how does a defender jump when you have two arms behind his neck? How do you jump? If you have ever been a soccer fan before, how do you jump? And I'm hyped right now and I'm angry right now. It's because you have some pundits, right, trying to defend what happened. This is menace. This is insane. And I don't understand how you could possibly defend that. Listen, the ball being out of play, I understand that, right? I understand that the ball, that is enough evidence. Cool. But then when the ball comes in, how do you then defend the push on Gabriel Magalhaes' neck? It's not even his back, it's his neck, behind his freaking neck. How do you defend that? That one aside, how do you then fail to see that the ball didn't also miss Joelinton's arm? How do you defend that? There was a camera angle from right behind the goal, behind the net, which shows directly that there was a clear push behind him, behind Gabriel, right? But that was ignored. Give me one reason why that was ignored. Because it is absolute nonsense. Why that was ignored? If the referee has been told to go to the monitor to go and observe, that is what had happened, all the angles, that goal would have been overturned. So why was the referee not told to go to the camera? Why does the final decision not come to the referee? Why? Guys, let me know your comments. Do you think this is right? Do you think the referees not getting the final say in an occurrence in a match, we can blame the referee? Why is the referee being demoted to a lower league when his officiating is not all coming from him? Why are the people in the VAR room not held responsible for not providing enough info, for not telling the referee to go and observe what had happened on the monitor? Why? And I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't think they could do everything on their own. I think VAR is still growing, but it's about time that we look at some of these critical issues. Make me understand how. This has happened before. So if there was enough evidence to show the ball was out of the over the line, and you were able to conclude that this ball is over the line, then how is there no conclusive evidence for the ball that went over the line in a game between Newcastle and Arsenal? There are 3 fouls that I observed. And these 3 fouls, let's say the ball was not over the line. Wow. Now, the push on Gabriel, that is 1. The ball potentially hitting, that is Joelinton's arm, that is 2. And 3 is Gordon's offside position. And you have 4 over the line, the push on Gabriel, hitting Joelinton's arm, and an offside position, and you don't have conclusive evidence for all these 4. This is not the first time this has happened. This is not the second time this has happened. The same thing happened last season against Arsenal, against Brentford. The same thing happened. The same thing happened. And this is getting old. This is not fair in football. This is not fair play at all. And the most annoying part is Arteta is now being charged by FA. So now, if you are a coach, no matter how bad a game goes against you, you don't have a voice, you can't share your opinion. This whole leadership, this whole FA is bullshit, man. Now, you cost Liverpool 3 points. You cost United 3 points. You cost Arsenal 3 points. Right? And these teams are supposed to be contending for the title. How are you helping these? Look at the penalty that was given to Manchester City against Chelsea. Look at that penalty on Haaland. How many times have we seen people like this and nothing was given? But in other games, it's been awarded as penalty. How many times? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this shit show. I'm tired. It's about time football coaches, head coaches, football owners stuck together and then sent a petition to the FA that there should be critical look into PGMOL or into VAR. This should be the last time these instances are happening, where the feedback is no conclusive evidence. No fucking conclusive evidence. You just cost the team 3 massive points. Guys, I'm so angry. This is the end of the video. Listen, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the post notification bell, because we have more amazing videos. I can't go on with this video anymore. See you in the next one.
This could be a vital 3 points in the title race for Arsenal. What a moment! And if they do win it,